All right, we're out at the home of Karen Martin. We also have Martin here, and then her mom, Mary, who lives kind of in this garage addition. So we'll kind of encounter all three of them. One thing we need to be ultra considerate of, Karen works nights at Methodist. She's a nurse, and so obviously she sleeps during the day. So she, realistic expectation that there's going to be some noise. But the more considerate we can be of that, the better. But like I said, Mary's home most of the days. If we need anything, we can go through her and she can go get Karen. So we're going to be doing a nice little siding job out here. Chad Yarborough from Quality Gutters is her gutter guy, so kind of a small world there. But he'll come out, take down the gutters, and reinstall. We're not going to touch all that. So if it means that we get the project started sooner, then we can start on the siding, and while we're waiting for him to come out and get the gutters. But she's going to call Chad right away and get that scheduled. I'm just not sure on his lead time on that. So we're doing a full tear off. There's already some existing Hardie on the house. So wherever the sidewall Hardie is, we're leaving that. We're going to paint it. Now, whoever installed the Hardie, some of the windows are not trimmed in Hardie. So windows that are not trimmed in Hardie will receive Hardie. So we'll make sure that it's Hardie trim. We're not tearing any siding off that's Hardie, with the exception of over here on the left side of the home. There's a small little, kind of, not a small, it's probably 4 by 5 feet, 3 by 5 feet. Small repair area that was done, that's going to go away, which will leave a true 8-foot seam for us to butt up to and start continue on with the siding on this side. But other than that, the Hardie that's already here is staying. We're just going to make sure that all windows and doors are trimmed in Hardie, even if it's in the Hardie itself. So we'll take a quick walk around. The video is going to be key on this project. Just because of, again, the preserving some of the Hardie in that. All the soffit will be painted, including this front porch ceiling and a rear porch ceiling that we're going to look at. We are doing a full face overlay. In most cases, we have a 1x2 drip edge that's there, so we'll just butt up to that underneath. There is a flat roof in back that we're going to have to use some Z flashing on, so we'll point that out. But we are doing a full face overlay all the way around the house. Her roof is relatively new, so again, we want to be ultra careful with her roof because she made a significant investment in that, and obviously wants to keep it that way. So that's what we're doing with the fascia and the soffit and the porch ceiling. This siding above the window will become Hardie. All of this siding in here will become Hardie. We have to take off and reinstall the storm door, but these two windows and this door will be retrimmed in Hardie 1x4. The rake wall, this is all full tear off. You can see it's peeling and buckling a little bit. That's going to be a full tear off. And then we're going to install a Select Sierra 8 to match up with all the rest of the siding that's already installed. So we talked about this, but just the full tear off being full tear off of the existing siding, 7/16 OSB, and then Hardie wrap. So here, these two windows are good. We're going to paint this entire wall again. Wherever there's existing Hardie, that's going to be painted by us. These two windows are trimmed in Hardie, so this is all staying, and we're just painting. We can R&R the security light right there. Coming over to the right side, kind of clear this stuff away, no big deal. Full siding over here, full face overlay. We're going to install this gable vent a little bit better, so retrim that 1x4, retrim the door, retrim the AC. So all this can go away. What we'd like to see happen here is just a flush wall of siding around the AC unit, and then just trim that out like a window. So 1x4, head flashing, the whole 9 yards, to just clean this up a lot. So basically we'll see flush wall with an AC unit trimmed out 1x4. We are going to paint this door and retrim it in Hardie 1x4. We'll get rid of this 1x4 down here. That's just a band-aid. So we'll have a nice flush wall with the C-channel flashing all the way around the perimeter where the wall comes down to foundation. So it's going to look really nice and clean, obviously, when it's all done. We're going to have to go around to the back to look at the rest. These brackets, it looks like there was some sort of weather pole or something up there, maybe an antenna pole. Those brackets can come down. But you see here the gable vent was just literally nailed to the face of the wall. So we'll put that on properly and retrim it in 1x4. So we'll go through the house and go check out the, now that I'm looking at it, this probably would be like an ideal, we'll let obviously Bo make this call, but this might be an ideal location for kind of either the dumpster or the materials drop. Just noticed that right now. It looks like this gate opens, but that might be something to look at during the PCC, because there's a pretty good walkway, and it would still give, or not driveway really, and it would still give them access to the driveway. So I'm going to stop this and we'll go through to the back and the other side. Okay, perfect time. Hopefully we can hear next door with the lawnmower. So again, back here, this wall is all going to be Hardie. This window will be retrimmed in Hardie plank. So here's some of the flat roof area that we talked about. All of this here, it goes on the other side, and then again on the face towards the backyard. That is all going to have to be a Z-flash and then a fascia install underneath that. But again, this is all you can see, just the paint's deteriorating, the masonite's just crumbling. So definitely going to be an awesome project to get this done. So here we have again the Select Sierra that goes all the way back up the rake. So we're all good here. This is all just paint, this entire wall. This is not Hardie trim, it's already fallen apart. So again, take this trim off on this window and retrim it with Hardie 1x4. Porch ceiling will all be painted, including this soffit area. And then basically this entire wall back here is already Hardie. The trim, however, is not. So the patio door will be retrimmed with a Hardie 1x4. This window will be trimmed with a Hardie 1x4. Okay? But everything under here, the Hardie, the sidewall, the entire length of from here all the way over here will be painted, as well as the porch ceiling. Oh, sorry, guy. So here's where we get a little particular. So again, all Sierra here, Select Sierra. This window is not trimmed in Hardie, so that window we will retrim in Hardie. And here's where it's explained in the paperwork. So it's actually a 3x8 section. See all this patch that was put in? That was because the rot was so bad. We're gonna use this as our seam. So we'll start here with our installation and go that way. This patch will not stay, okay? We want to keep to 4x8 full sheets, well, as full as possible minus the cut. So this patch area will go away and will be resheathed with the regular lumber, and then all this stuff from basically this seam down all the way down to the foundation will be the Hardie plank. Unfortunately, this window, this was an added window. This has Hardie trim on it, but it's going away, so it doesn't really matter. Coming down here, you just got the conduit for the AC. Again, you got another gable vent we're wrapping. You got a bunch of, there you go. See all that? So really, I can't see close enough, but I think for sure that box and this box are keepers. It's written on there, it says keep. All this other wiring and boxes and all this junk, that can go away. Minus, of course, the main electrical box. So we can pull all those wires. Half of them are already terminated and pulled anyway, so it's really just stripping them off the wall. But all that we'll take care of, and we'll just keep the boxes that are labeled keep. It's written in green ink. And I'm almost positive, I just looked through the fence, these two are the ones that say keep. These guys are all trash. So we'll do that for her. And again, get this all looking nice and pretty. Take the electrical away from the wall and then reattach it after we side behind it. So by the end of that, we won't have any penetrations or any workarounds. It'll just be flush siding, and then the box is screwed back into the wall. That's Oh, shoot, watch that stump. So that's pretty much all we're looking at. Again, just she's been wanting to do this project for a while, and even called out Home Depot, I think, quite a few years ago. But finally, she's getting it taken care of, and it's going to be a radical change. She does want to use Jennifer for the color consult, just to give her some idea on color for both the fascia and the sidewall selection. But you know, again, it's just going to be a really nice change. Here you can see the flat roof. So again, that's the other side that we need to do the Z-flash on for the fascia. And then we have this facing area right here behind the gutter that Chad will take down. We have that's all going to need Z-flash as well. So that's pretty much what we're looking at. Karen, I really enjoyed meeting you guys today, and we really look forward to helping you out, making sure that you're well taken care of. So thanks for the trust and confidence, and really look forward to working with you on this project.